Right, so we had a bad class, didn't we, last time? So let's have a good class today. Let's start by singing a song. Songs are good. All right, and if you don't want to sing, just listen.
Listening 2.8. Sing.
Science is at 9 o'clock. Geography's at 10. Half an hour for break time, and then there's class again. I like maths and history. My favourite class is art. No matter what the subject, we study very hard. Science is at 9 o'clock. Geography's at 10. Half an hour for break time, and then there's class again.
Right. So we'll now move on to this. Okay, we're now on here. There's my book. Right, lesson 9, page 34 in your class book, student's book. We're now going to do a little bit of history. So we start with ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt. The word ancient means something that is a very long time ago, maybe hundreds or thousands of years ago. What is ancient in Thailand? Who can say what is ancient in Thailand? Does anyone know something ancient in Thailand? Ayutthaya is Ayutthaya is ancient, isn't it? It's an ancient city in Ayutthaya, yes? Pimai has some ancient things that are very, very old from a long, long time ago.
Ancient in Thai is Boran.
Boran, is it? I don't know that one. Okay. So that's what it means. A long time. So this ancient Egypt is about Egypt thousands of years ago when they made the pyramids. So you're going to have to, these words here, you will have to remember what they are and how to spell them, because they will be parts of tests. This one is the mummy, not your mother, not mum.
No, not my mom.
No, a different mummy. And this one is a pyramid. So pyramid is a little bit difficult to spell because of the Y and the I. Pyramid. Yeah, that's easy to mix the Y and the I. So be careful if you have to spell this one. God. God's an easy word to spell, yeah. And Pharaoh. Pharaoh is a difficult word to spell because we never use the word Pharaoh, do we? If you think of the F, PH, like in phone, telephone, or elephant, and then Ara, A-R-A. So you have Farah, A-R-A. And then at the end, we have an O sound, which is made with the O-H. O-H. So it's Pharaoh is how you spell, but we just say Pharaoh, Pharaoh. And goddess, goddess has a double D and a double S. So a god is a male, okay? And goddess is female, ผู้หญิง. Headdress. Now, you know what a head is, don't you? And then you know what a dress is. Dress is usually something ladies wear, but dress just means clothes. In the morning, I get dressed. Doesn't mean I put on a dress, does it? It means I put on clothes. Okay, to put clothes on is to get dressed. So a head dress means clothes that you wear on your head, like a hat. So mummy, pyramid, god, pharaoh, goddess, headdress. Now we're going to take a look at this. Here we see a map of ancient Egypt, which is in North Africa. At the top, you can see the Mediterranean Sea. And over here, you can see the Red Sea. I don't know if it's red, but it's called the Red Sea, its name. Then we have here the country of Egypt. Here we have Giza. That must be the name of a town or a city. And two more here, Luxor and Karnak. And here we have Abu Simbay. Must be another town. And going through Egypt, we can see the river. The river. Afa, are you there?
Yes.
Afa, what is river in Pasar Thai?
แม่น้ำ
Menam, thank you. Okay, Menam. So Menam, river. And the name of this river is the River Nile. The Nile. There it is, N-I-L-E, which is the longest river in the world. Now, let's read and listen to this together.
Listening 2.10. Listen, read and answer.
The River Nile was very important in ancient Egypt. The Nile is the longest river in the world. It is 6,695 kilometers long. The ancient Egyptians lived next to the River Nile because the land was good for farming. Can you find the river?
Okay, we can see the river here. The Nile was important, Samkhan, in ancient Egypt. The Nile is the longest river in the world. Remember this. Remember this one. The Nile is the longest river in the world, because that could be in a test. It is 6,695 kilometers long. We say kilometers and not kilometer, because kilometer is one. Kilometers is more than one, the plural. The ancient Egyptians lived next to the River Nile because the land was good for farming. So if you're farming the land, you need water, don't you, to grow things. So let's continue reading and listening.
Pharaohs were kings in ancient Egypt. When they died, the people buried them in tombs. The ancient Egyptians built pyramids as tombs for the pharaohs and their queens. The three biggest pyramids are at Giza. Can you find Giza on the map?
So this is Giza here on the map, and you can see the three biggest pyramids. Pharaohs were kings in ancient Egypt. That's something you should remember, because that may be in the test. The pharaoh was the king in ancient Egypt. When the king, the pharaoh, died, people buried them in tombs. Tomb is a place where you put people who have died. Usually they're very small, but sometimes they're big. The ancient Egyptians built pyramids. They made pyramids as tombs, as a place to put the dead bodies for the pharaohs and their queens. And the three biggest pyramids are at Giza. Let's continue with listening and reading.
When pharaohs or other important people died, their bodies were wrapped in special bandages. A body wrapped and buried like this is called a mummy. They last for thousands of years.
When the pharaohs or other important people died, their bodies were wrapped. To wrap something is to cover something. To wrap something, like you can wrap a present to give someone, or you can wrap your hand in bandages. You know that white band? Sometimes you get it at a clinic or a hospital if you have an accident, and they wrap a bandage around to protect and keep it clean. Well, the ancient Egyptians used a special bandage to wrap the body of the person that had died, and this was then called the mummy. And that's what you can see here, the mummy. And they last for thousands of years. All right, let's continue.
The ancient Egyptians believed in many different gods and goddesses. Each god or goddess was very important in ancient Egypt. Sometimes the god or goddess had the head of an animal. Can you see a god or goddess with the head of an animal on this page?
The ancient Egyptians believed, that means to believe in something is to, you think that something is true, is to believe in something. In many different gods and goddesses. Remember, God, Puchai, goddess, Puying. Each god or goddess was very important in ancient Egypt. Sometimes the god or goddess had the head of an animal. Like this one up here in this picture. You can see there's a body of a human, but the head of an animal. But the pharaohs did not have heads of animals. They were humans. But the gods or goddesses were not. They were, sometimes they look like people, but sometimes they look like something different, maybe aliens. Okay, let's go down to here. Who would like to read down here now, part 3. Who would like to read number 1, please?
Number 36.
36, or was that 36 or 26?
36.
36. Okay, Tol, read, please.
The river Nile is 6,695 kilometers long.
Very good. Well done. Good reading. The Nile is 6,695 kilometers long. Is that true or false?
True.
True. Yes, it's true. Okay, true means jing, so you can write true here. Well done, Tul. Okay, can I have another student to read number 2, please?
14.
14. Set. Okay, Set. Read, please.
The Nile was important because the land was good for farming.
And that was good reading. Well done. The Nile was important. Remember the river Nile, because the land was good for farming. True or false?
True.
True, yes. So you can write true next to that one. Well done. Another student to read number 3, please. Don't be afraid of the word Pharaoh, ancient. Pharaoh.
Number 40.
Number 40. Namon.
The Pharaoh was the queen of ancient Egypt.
That was very good. The Pharaoh was the queen of ancient Egypt. And Namon, is that true or false?
False.
Yes, it's false, isn't it? It's false. So you can write false, not true, next to that one. Okay. Another student to read number 4, please.
Number 41.
Oh dear. 41, I think I heard. Shogun?
The biggest pyramids are at Giza.
Very good. Very good. The biggest pyramids are at Giza. Is that true or false?
True.
Yes, it's true. So you write true next to that one. Well done. We are having a good class today, aren't we? So number 5. Who's reading number 5, please? Important.
Number 38.
Yes. Kun.
The mummies weren't important people.
Yes, the mummies
False.
weren't. Thank you. Yes, false. The mummies weren't important people is not true. It's false. So you can write false next to that one. Very good. So I don't have the answers here, but you can write true, true, false, true, false. Number 3 was false. Can somebody tell me why is number 3 false? Who can say why? Why is number 3 false? Can someone say?
34.
34? Nudi,
Um,
why is number 3 false? Because?
Queen, because is not queen in king.
Yeah, well done. Good. Well done for trying to say that. Because the queen wasn't, because the Pharaoh wasn't the queen of ancient Egypt. The Pharaoh was the king of ancient Egypt. But very good for trying to speak. And who can say why is number 5 false? Why is number 5 false? Can someone say? No? Number 5 is false because mummies were important people, not weren't. They were important people. All right. Now, let's close that for a minute. And look into my camera. I would like you all to do this. Okay? Do this now. All right, in your book.
Okay.
Okay.
Finish.
Yes, okay, finished. Well, just wait if you're finished. If you finish, just wait. Or check your answers.
Finish.
Yeah, okay. Just wait. Mm. So you're finished. We are finished with the class book for today. So you just need your activity book now. Oh, good. Right. So finished. Then picture 1 is the pharaoh. So who can say what is picture 2?
34.
Wait. 34, Nudi. Is it Nudi? 34.
Pyramid.
Right. Number 2, picture 2 is the pyramid. Picture 3, who's doing picture 3?
14.
14, set.
Mommy.
Mummy. Yes, mummy. Who's doing picture 4?
39. 37.
Okay. Okay, 37. Kim.
Coach.
God. Yes, the god, the head of an animal. Who's doing number 5? Picture 5.
36.
Tul.
Dress.
Headdress. And who's going to do picture 6?
Number 40. 33.
Wait. 33, yes. Ang Pao. Goddess, yes. A goddess. Okay, well done, students. So, do I have this on computer? I think I do. Yeah, here. Right. So, we have pharaohs there. There's a pharaoh. And then we have the pyramid. Mummy. Funny name, isn't it? Calling it a mummy. Doesn't sound right in English. Headdress was here. This is like a hat with feathers. God. And goddess. Right, so there's your answers to that. Okay, so this page is now finished, isn't it? So close your books when you're finished. And tomorrow we will learn about some of the gods and goddesses of ancient Egypt. Close your books when you're finished. Right, with your books closed, let's see who can remember something. Who can answer some questions? Who can answer a question? What's the longest river in the world?
Number 36. But 36.
36. Tul?
The Nile River.
The Nile River or the River Nile. In Thai, you say Nile River. You say the name before river, but in English we say the name afterwards. We say the River Nile. Okay, good. Can anyone remember how long is the River Nile?
Number Number 40.
Namon, go.
It's long 6,695 kilometers.
Oh, well done. You remember that. 6,695 kilometers long. That's very long, isn't it? How many days would it take you to walk 6,695 kilometers? Right. What was a pharaoh? Who can remember that? What was a pharaoh?
Number 36.
Tul again? Yeah.
Pharaoh is like a king.
Pharaoh is like a king of ancient Egypt. Very good. And that was good because you weren't reading. You just said the Pharaoh is like a king. And I know you're not reading when you say that. So well done. Very, 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 very good. The Pharaoh was a king of ancient Egypt. Well done. Right, book's closed. Remember now, no cheating. Who can spell headdress? Who can spell headdress?
Remember.
Hmm? Namon? No. Nudi? No. 33? 33? 33. Oh, no, it's okay. Ang Pao. Ang Pao, please.
HEADDRESS.
Good. And who can spell? Remember, don't look in your book. Don't look in your book, please. Look at me. Who can spell pyramid? Pyramid.
36. 36.
Number 38.
Number
Good.
34.
Let's take 38. Let's take 38.
PYRAMID.
Yes, PYRAMID. Good. Who can spell Pharaoh, the hard one? Pharaoh. Pharaoh.
36. 36.
Oh,
Can remember.
okay.
This
Okay,
this
Tul.
is
Tul.
easy.
Go on then, Tul.
PHARAOH.
Good boy. Well
very
done.
fast.
Well done. Right, let's just, right, very good students. Let's just finish today with the song, okay? That was good, good class today. Well done.
I have breakfast.
Much better than yesterday. So let's just finish with song. Sing if you like. If you don't like to sing, just listen. Listen to the sounds of the words. Listen and read. Or sing.
Listening 2.8.
Finish.
Sing.
You can dance if you want to.
Science is at 9 o'clock. Geography's at 10. Half an hour for break time, and then there's class again. I like maths and history. My favourite class is art. No matter what the subject, we study very hard. Science is at 9 o'clock. Geography's at 10. Half an hour for break time, and then there's class again.
Right. Well done, everyone. No homework. Homework is to learn and sing the song. Oh, and how to spell Pharaoh and pyramid and things like that. Okay. So that's all for today. Have a nice day, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. when I drink coffee